What's up, friend, and welcome back to a new Magic the Gathering Final Fantasy Standard video. And today we're going to have a look at what I consider to be the best deck in Standard right now, which is a Vivi Cauldron, or like Izzet Cauldron is also what it's referred to sometimes. Now, this deck list was created by Paulo Vitor Damada Rosa, a previous world champion. We played in the most recent Pro Tour Final Fantasy, and the greatest thing about this deck is that it was completely like unaffected by the bans. So it kind of like skyrocketed into a really good spot in the meta, and yeah, the results that it's putting up in competitive Magic recently have been incredible. The list we're going to have a look at today got first place, and yeah, Vivi Cauldron is just on top right now. If you play against the deck or you play with the deck, you'll know that it's on a different level and definitely a tier 1 deck list. And like I said, I consider it to be the best deck in the format right now. And one of the challenging things about this deck list is that it's incredibly difficult to play because there's a lot of decision points. Like, it's the exact opposite of a straightforward deck list. There's a bunch of different lines you can take. And, you know, I figured in this video, instead of doing like a silly brew, let's see if we can spike it out together on the MTG Arena ladder and learn this list together, because it is a tricky one to play, but a lot of fun. And it reminds me a little bit of like the Jeskai Oculus deck list that I'm a really big fan of. There's a lot of like discarding to draw like synergies, but of course you have access to that incredible combo that the whole list is kind of built around, which is Vivi in combination with the Aghadas Soul Cauldron. Now, Vivi is a 3-mana 0/3 creature with that free activated ability where you add X mana in any combination of blue and a red, where X is Vivi's power. Now, you activate that only during your turn and only once each turn, but also whenever you cast a non-creature spell, you put a 1/1 counter on Vivi and it deals 1 damage to each opponent. So ideally in this deck list, you can discard Vivi and exile it with the Soul Cauldron, which is a 2-mana legendary artifact. You may spend mana as though it were mana of any color to activate abilities of creatures you control. Creatures you control at 1/1 counters on them have all activated abilities of all creature cards exiled with the Soul Cauldron. You can tap the Soul Cauldron to exile a card from a graveyard, and when a card is exiled this way, you put a 1/1 counter on target creature you control. Now, sometimes in this deck list, you'll just want to play Vivi out onto the battlefield and also take advantage of those pings and make the card grow itself. But if there's an opportunity where you have a Soul Cauldron in play and you can discard a Vivi and you have like a board, especially a board with some creatures that already have 1/1 counters on them, you can generate so much mana that it just gets completely out of hand. Now, ideally, you have a Prophet's Memory on the board as well when this happens. A 2-mana legendary enchantment. When it ends, you get to draw a card. You have no maximum hand size. At the beginning of combat on your turn, if you've drawn more than 1 card this turn, put X 1/1 counters on target creature control, where X is the number of cards you've drawn this turn -1. So if you create like a massive creature because you've drawn so many cards with all the mana that Vivi provides, you'll find hopefully a way to throw the creature into your opponent's face with the Voldaren Thrillseeker. This is a 3-mana 1/1 a vampire warrior creature with backup 2, so when it enters, you can give 2 1/1 counters to a creature and also transfer its activated ability, where for 1 mana, you sacrifice this creature and it deals damage equal to its power to any target. So whatever creature you grew huge with the Prop's Memory, it could be a Marauding Mako, for instance, 1-mana 1/1, and whenever you discard 1 or more cards, put that many 1/1 counters on this creature. Or perhaps you've grown a Vivi super large, you can throw it into your opponent's face and deal a ton of damage. Now, the cool thing too is that it's an activated ability, so you can also exile the Voldaren Thrillseeker with the Aghadas Soul Cauldron and just throw your whole board into your opponent's face, as long as they have those 1/1 counters on them. But even if you don't have the Vivi or the Soul Cauldron setup, you can still have a really solid win plan with the Prop's Memory strategy, kind of in a similar way that the Jeskai Oculus deck does it. Sometimes you don't even find Oculus, but Prop's Memory is good enough to just clutch some game outs for you, especially in combination with the fear of missing out, with an extra combat step that you might get once you get Delirium, which is just a way for you to trigger Prop's Memory again, because it says at the beginning of combat on your turn. So if you have multiple combats, you get multiple Prop's Memory triggers, which can feel really, really great. But one of the cooler things that this deck also tries to do to really take advantage of that insane amount of mana that Vivi hopefully creates, whether it's on the battlefield or through the Soul Cauldron, is a lot of like these harmonized cards from Tarkir, like Winter Night Stories and Glacial Dragon Hunt. Especially Winter Night Stories is incredible, where for 3 mana you draw 3 cards and you discard 2 cards, unless you discard a creature card, and then with the harmonized 5, you can do that all over again. But these creatures growing big, or you're generating a ton of mana anyways, so it's very easy for you to harmonize and get like multiple, you know, Winter Night Stories fired off in a single turn, and then get like a huge Prop's Memory going for you. So now, one of the things that is true when you're playing a deck like this, it is clearly, you know, tier 1 and on a lot of people's minds, is that there's a lot of like ways to disrupt you. So there'll be a lot of interaction, a lot of graveyard hate, and I think that's especially where this deck gets really tricky to pilot. So let's figure out together if we can, you know, get good at the deck list and see if we can get a lot of wins with it. But all I know is one thing, that's for sure, is that this deck is, in my opinion, the best in Standard. So let's check it out together. Let's dive right into the gameplay. It could be something. Because I do remember seeing, like, Izzet Prowess with Planisphere, and it still played Vivi, but it played, like, one Cauldron or something. Maybe is that the deck you guys are on about? Oh, here we go. So play the Shark. Perhaps that's it, but it's not Cauldron. I'll see if I can look into it. Croft's memory. A rotation, but I think that's a Prowess deck though, I'm not gonna lie. Wait, is this another mono blue deck? Surely not, right? Surely not. Trying to see what's up here. What the hell? Is it actually mono blue again? It may just be a Dimir player that didn't find black. Like, I don't believe that it's another... Surely. Yeah, it's gotta be Dimir, I think. I think that's a worthy counter, to be honest. Seems free. Yeah, I think you guys were talking about this. I found it. Hold on. Wait, maybe it is actually mono blue because they're playing Fountain Port. What the hell? Hey yo. Ayo. Mono blue fairies? That'd be a sleigh. Do. I was gonna just put the Cauldron in play and chill. Cauldron and chill, but... yeah, okay. Seemed like it. I truly think it's mono blue flash, you guys. Seriously. I think it is. Do I need Floodmaws? Not really. I think that'll be nice to bring in the Draconautics Engineer with the haste. You know, being able to give the board haste every time is very interesting. That would be a good call, I think. I don't think we need anything else, really. I mean, Fire Magic would also do pretty good against them if they're Fabloon Trick shenanigans. They're probably... I mean, they are probably Curiosity players, too, though. Yeah, it's because of the exhaust haste. So if you put the Dragonautics Engineer under your Cauldron, then everything has haste. Which can be really effective against, you know, control decks or whatever. You know, hasted creatures are pretty good. Like, same way you would board in, like, a Swiftwood Boots or whatever. So it's just a really cool trick to get that. I'm just trying to figure out, like... I mean, I don't really know what they're playing, so obviously Brewer's Advantage and all that. I think I'm just going to go like this. That's only, like, yeah, that's only Vivi deck number 1 out of 20. Vivi deck 1 out of 20, so, No, it's not even Vivi Cauldron. There's one damn Cauldron in the deck. That's just prowess. So, like that's just prowess. I'm sorry, that's just prowess. Just one single Cauldron does not a Cauldron deck make. I don't know. I mean, the props memory would obviously be very interesting to set up. I think we go Fear of Missing Out here. Are we brave? And do we discard Vivi? I think we do. Let's go. I'll try Prof's Memory. Would love to rip a land. Sure, that's fine. Have to get rid of that with the barrage because they're gonna draw a lot of cards that they don't. I think there's quite honestly about like 6 billion ways to play Vivi. Quite honestly, I've seen Vivi in everything. Vivi's getting shoved in prowess. Vivi got her own, or Vivi got his own like Cauldron combo deck list. Vivi can be used in Oculus. Vivi can be used in Monument. Like, what the hell? Everything's Vivi. It doesn't matter. Everything's Vivi. Taco Lord, thank you for the 8. Appreciate it. It's all Vivi. Card just cracked. Yeah. And it's just so easily shoved in anything that's in blue and red, right? Like, that's what it comes down to. I really hate that this fairy mastermind is just chilling here, but dude, what can I do? What the hell? Even mono black plays Vivi. Yeah. Even mono black plays Vivi. Crazy this. Okay. That's a strange, but okay, word. I still don't have a way of killing this fairy mastermind. We might just have to ball at this point. Let's do it. I'm balling. So Reef, that would be +4, 6, 8, 10. Okay, we're live. Ooh, we love you, Prof's Memory. I love the Prof's Memory FOMO interaction so much. It's just great. 10 out of 10. I am alive at the moment. Also, I should have absolutely boarded in Fire Magic. Hindsight gaming, but yeah. Is there anything I might be able to find? I don't know, man. Internet stories? No, not really what I'm looking for either. I don't want to discard Vivi. Kinda dead, I guess. Yeah, go for it, man. Yeah, I don't think I have this, y'all, but it's okay. Like, Death Touch is cheat. I mean, I do take damage from it at least, but just gotta try to be smart about it. But yeah, they have 2 Death Touchers, so that's kind of, you know, they're kind of not cute. Okay. Hey, we got this little guy here. We might still just have it because they're forced to still take it out and then they're still dead. I can't believe that. What a fucking deck. Like, you're joking. Like, okay, well. Big yikes. It's a pretty decent hand, but a little awkward too. Because of the lands being really strange here. Mm-hmm. Yeah, those are kind of your options for sure. And the worst plan, plan C, where you're just hoping for the best. I may have found myself in a mirror. Oh lord. Plan C is to cry. No, that'd be plan D. That'd be worse. No clue how this or how this like mirror is gonna go, to be honest. Still, the deck is like fun, but it still doesn't feel as fun as just slamming Oculus on turn 2. That will always be my fave, or turn 3, I guess. And I miss my boy Joshua. You know? Miss my boy Josh. My opponent not here? Oh. Well, shit, I guess they are, I guess they already... Yep. Do I just discard both Vivis? Or it's like Vivi Winter Night Stories. Let's just do that. Just in case. My Cauldron gets countered, I guess. Seems to be the safer option. This like little Tursa doing a great job just being beat down though. We stand. So this is the Artist's Talent, which is what, the Monument version? Oh, what the fuck, a Bloodghast? Yo. A Bloodghast? What is this? Wait, is that common in the Monument decks? That's cool as hell. That's real dope. We love that. Nah, they're playing. It would have to be Grixis or something, but why would they? There's like a monument pile, I'm telling you. I mean, this is probably just gonna get a concede out of them, I would imagine, but... Yo, Artist Talent, the MVP of Pioneer, though. Like, the MVP of Pioneer. Seriously. Yeah, I figured it would get a concede out of them. Because we had a crazy setup. Like, we could have played this Cauldron, we could have exiled Vivi, put a counter on Tursa Lightshatter. Tursa Lightshatter would give us 6 mana. We could put like Mako in play, work with the Winter Night Stories, keep it going. Or we could do Vivi into Mako, work with the Winter Night Stories, go crazy, go stupid. Play your whole deck out, that kind of energy. So we've done some really crazy stuff here. And they had a creature that couldn't block, so... We're in a mirror though? Fucking what? Alright. At least I think it's a mirror, I don't know. Draw 3 lands, shame concede. Yeah, that could be true. That could be true. The hell? I need my cauldrons, that's for sure. I can maybe drop a Vivi. I could always steal their Vivi. If I'm lucky. I think the flop moths are still pretty decent at like bouncing. Maybe I can do one less? Nope, nope. They're here. No, they're not here. This is just roping. I'll keep this. And now all of a sudden they're here. What the fuck? This gamer? Song isn't bad, but the music video is Harlem Shake coded. Yeah, I don't know. It's fine. Maybe they have a shit connection. No, or maybe they're just like a massive like roper. So, I don't know anymore, y'all, honestly. It's fine. Just really, really love taking their sweet time. Possibly. They're on the iPad. Yeah. iPad gamers. What a cauldron. Yeah, I'm not saying they're doing it maliciously. I don't know. Bathroom break. Yeah. Bathroom break with a long combo deck. Vibes. It's Vivi. It's Vivi. All right. Murder. Murder the Vivi. Kill the Vivi and then, you know, bounce the other. Okay, I see, I see. Huh. We can stay locked in, I guess. I'll bounce this thing. We'll just exile this Vivi already. Okay, what the hell? See, this is one of those moments where, like, we have so much shit that we can do. Because I can obviously copy, I can put a counter on the Thrill Seeker. Make it a Vivi. I would have an additional 4 mana. But then if I do that, I cannot exile their Vivi. So if the opponent has a Cauldron out of nowhere, then they can, you know, grab their Vivi and put the abilities on everything. Which is the only reason why I'm thinking we shouldn't go for the greedy route and we should just exile the Vivi, right? I think we do that. So this is my explanation for it before everybody's like, why not, you know, why not Cauldron on Vivi or Cauldron on Thrill Seeker? I'm doing it so that I don't give them an opportunity to Cauldron. That's why. So we're gonna miss out on some mana, but I think it will work out for us. Does it matter? Actually, I'm still gonna get a shitload of VVs anyways, and it doesn't really matter. I'm actually still just gonna make a shitload of VVs, because there's already a VV under here. But I am obviously gonna steal their thingy instead of my... Unless I can... No, there's no way I can do that, because I need my own VV for that. So if I do Tursa... is that what I want to do? That's probably fine. just gonna like rebuy here. So this has already been used, so I can throw this. And then I'm stealing their Vivi, putting it on my Tursa, and then go, I think. That's how we should have done it. The Mako with the Prof's memory, with the torch, ooh, with the dragon hunt. Even though there's no cauldron or Vivis in here, but if we find them, this is a big setup. So I'm excited for that. Let's go. I was gonna say it's mono green, but it's roots. Hmm. The roots gamers are thriving. 44. Didn't get my value. Get him, Vivi. It's probably alright. You can also steal things for them eventually. That's gonna be really good too. Do I hold on to this? Probably. Okay, doing good. This is kind of that broken start I was talking about. We have it now. As you can see, things are feeling pretty good. It's exactly like the types of draws that I mentioned earlier that, you know, that's what the deck thrives off of. Crazy. I mean, that was kind of unfortunate. I couldn't interact with that mole tender, so... Tough. Yeah. Yo, J2, thank you for the 6 months. Sorry, I'm just eating a sweet treat on the side, so I'm not too hungry. Put my camera back on in a second. RNG be with us, please. The problem is if I grab something out of their graveyard, they get a roots trigger. So... even though we can get rid of the Insidious Roots if we grab the Haywire Might, but we also sacrifice our own creatures, which is tough. I think maybe we try to work towards Delirium. Yeah, let's do that. How do you make activated Haywire Might without having green mana? Cauldron gives you any cooler. It's really nice. And we just always won there with the Dragon Hunt anyway. Or just with like having Delirium. It would have been fine. Yeah, reading the card explains the card, but it's hard because like Cauldron does so much. There's so much text on the damn card, it's easy to forget. I've just activated the Agatha Soul Cauldron about 1 billion times in my life now, so yeah, I do be aware. Only 1 billion times. Yeah, it's like, you know, there's so much text on there. Dude, They just have so many Haywire Mites. They just have so many Haywire Mites. And they all have to fucking die. For us to, like, do our thing. Fortunately, we have a good amount of ways, but, okay. I will not accept Cauldron slander. Not in this household. Where I come from, I use Soul Cauldron to give things gingerbread abilities. Not make 1 billion mana. That's the way the card should be used. If you want to hang somebody, let it be Vivi. Don't touch my Cauldron. Oh no, I know. I know exactly how Wizard of the Coast operates. It's gonna be fucking sad, dude. Like, I know exactly that the Cauldron is gonna eat the ban, not Vivi. Trust, like, trust. I've gone down this rodeo before. I have. It's gonna suck. If they ban anything, which hopefully the fuck they don't, you know. We all know it's Cauldron on the chopping block, not Vivi. It'll be a very sad day. I hope that day never arrives. It'd be a very sad day. A very sad day. Yeah. I know. Don't you don't have to tell me, guys. Like, preaching to the choir here. Cauldron, that's my baby. Like, oh shit, that has to die. Oh fuck. I need a land, dude. I do. All right, I whiffed. Never mind, I whiffed. I really needed a land there. Trying to develop Vivi. Shit. Just needed a Vivi. At least I should still be able to hit that scavenging ooze with a glacial dragon hunt instead of having to waste my scorching shot on it. Yeah, rip Vivi, rip, you will be missed. Shark, dragon hunt, auto pay. That'll be Winter Night Stories. We'll deal 3 damage here. Trying to see if at some point maybe we can set up some like delirium shenanigans. We have sorceries and instants in our graveyard. Discarding one fear of missing out gets his delirium with Tursa. Ooh. Ooh. I know. I know. It's very evil. And it's definitely tier 1. Yeah. Alright, rip FOMO. Alright, it may just be Vivi time here. Just a regular Vivi. Just a regular Vivi. Or... yeah, I'm just gonna set up Vivi. Can you explain why Vivi's activation is 0? Nah. Like, it's gonna be like a Nadu excuse, like a last minute change to try and make the card better. That was untested. If it's anything but that, I'd be shook. I'd be shook, seriously. It has to be something like that. Unless they really think that this is chill, which is fine too. I mean, I don't think it's necessarily broken or anything, but it is very powerful. It is very powerful. Alright, one crazy turn, please. Trying to find it. I'm trying to find it. I'm trying to find it. I just can't really do any like crazy shit here. Like 3 mana open. I could Winter Night Stories already if I want to. Just probably okay. Harmonize on this. Period. I don't see what line. The fuck? What line do you want me to see? Aside of just developing my board. What line? What is the greatest line that wins me the game here, bro? Like, tell it then. Say it then. Pretty sure I had nothing that I could really do outside of just develop my board, and I chose to develop Fear of Missing Out over Tursa, okay? Rage baiting doesn't get you far in this community, I'll tell you that. I don't know. There's not much we can do here outside of just like have the opponent just go infinite right now. Like there's nothing we can do. I have to like somehow combo off here. I have a Scorching Shot. And an Exile Dragon Hunt if the opponent's smart. Alright, well this deck has to be real powerful to win here. I don't think so. I feel about Roots. I think Roots is very strong, and I think most importantly, I think Roots has a good matchup against the Vivi combo, so... You know. That is banger. Yeah, with rotation the deck will die, but until then, you know, it's quite nice. Fire magic doesn't really do much for me. Still winnable. I fucking hope you're right, but I don't know about that. I don't know about that. I don't think this is the type of deck that can win like that. But yeah. I don't think there's any use in discarding. I need to counter Vivi for more mana, though. 6/9 Vivi. It's not happening. And they still obviously have the thingy open. Yeah, there's no way, chat. There's no way. I don't think. I'll try, but I think I think winning here kind of just always involves I don't know. I think it always involves having like a cauldron with a Thrill Seeker under it. How the fuck am I supposed to deal 26 damage in pings? I'll try. But I mean, obviously I'm already out of like being able to draw something new though, right? So it kind of just ends there. We're already out. So how are we drawing something now? We don't. So it's just GG's. If we could keep drawing and eventually find our way to a big Thrill Seeker, maybe. But I feel like the draw potential in this deck is always just lacking though. I also don't know if fire magic is the thing to play against them. Maybe a 1 copy. There's just not really a lot of turns possible where you just like basically like draw through your entire deck. Even though sometimes I wish it was a position that we could be in, but so maybe like engineer so that you can fly over with dragons. I don't know. All right, let's try it. Let's try it. We just need to draw like real good there. We didn't. You just have to like find so many ways to just keep drawing and drawing and drawing over and over. I'm gonna put that in the grave. Yup, it's true. So you gotta set some prof shenanigans up. Come on. Bullshit, Tyver's back. I kinda need to hold up the torch for the Tyvar, I think. Shoot him immediately. Kill him! The Vivi opponents drew better. I mean, probably. Probably, yeah, probably. I've lost many times to the Vivi pile that we're playing right now, so yeah. I'm gonna shoot this Rubble Belt Maverick. I'm gonna get myself a Soul Cauldron. And I'm gonna hit their ooze. We now have a Scavenging Ooze, Fear of Missing Out. And I can hit like Haywire Might and Bloom, probably. Do I do that now? I mean, it would deal more damage. I think I'm just gonna do that. The Fear of Missing Ooze. Yep, that's it. Okay. Tough, but it's okay. Shit. Yeah, I thought it was a big one, but yep, nope. Perfect answers. Tough. Gonna give it a reset. Just gotta get through it with brute force. Brute force. I don't think I'm doing the deck much justice though, like, to be quite fair. I'm not having like the craziest win streak of my life. As a matter of fact, I'm quite showing how the deck can be incredibly clunky. Still try to win throughout it all, of course, but I am, yeah. I'm showing that it can be pretty clunky too. Brute force, baby, brute force. No, I would say I'm pretty locked in, to be honest. As locked in as I like can be when streaming. I'm not like mega distracted. Osteomancer. I'm trying my best, Chief. They know what we're about. We can just kill that Osteomancer, we're good to go. How many ways do we have? A fire magic, a torch, a scorching shot. Could be big, maybe? I'm gonna go Winter Night Stories. A Rel in the 75? Yeah, that'd be a vibe, I think. That'd be a vibe. You think Winter Knight's better than Stock Up? Yeah, in this deck, Winter Knight, you almost like always cast it multiple times, right? So... yeah, I think so, for sure. The one time. Alright, so I honestly think I pierced them here because if they bring something back, I think they don't have many options. So, let's see. They have to tap out. I think it gives us a better shot. You just have to get this shark to 4 power and then we're good to go. I hope. I hope. Without roots, we stand a chance. Without roots, we stand a chance. Okay. Unless... actually, no, I don't. They're at 6 now. Oh my god, not this chain. They're at 7 now? Oh man. Cyber changes everything. I'm gonna try to see if I can cook here. Like I can Winter Night Stories off of the Vivi. I guess I have to tap this, but it's fine. Yo, what's up, cheese? A little vacation time. Surely double Thrill Seeker changes everything, right? I don't know, man. Kill or be killed, probably. They can still just exile creature from the grave, gain 1 life. It's gonna be close. Yeah, I think so too. Please just give me a win. Boss, I'm tired. I'm tired, boss. I mean, that honestly might be okay on top, because it's like, it's a card trigger, it's a VV trigger. Yeah, what the hell. Well, chat, see you on the other side. We'll see. They have at least 7 life on the board with this Moltander and Tyvar, or they can go to 7 life. They can do Moltander, exile something, untap it, exile something, they go to 7, they gain 2. What else is in their hand? I do not know. I do not know. Fingers crossed, yeah. It's a good game at least, though. We have lethal with 2 Thrill Seekers. I mean, I hope so. We're probably gonna have to do the same shenanigans as like we grow the VV with the Thrill Seeker, we get more mana, and then we throw everything. Yep. A lot more mana here. Yo. I don't know, man. They got the dragon back. They can kill Vivi. No, I have a bad feeling about this, dude. They top decked or had an Overlord in their hand, and it gave them Osteomancer Adept back, and now they can cast their whole graveyard. And of course, they still have Tyvar in play. That's gaining them, basically giving everything haste. So, yeah. They have 3 mana open right now. And of course, the more creatures they exile, the more Dredger's Insight pings they get as well, on top of everything, so... Yup. So it's just a ton of life. At least you don't have roots. Yeah, that's true, but... Yeah, Osteomancer is really fucking powerful in roots. It's a Bloomburrow card, what do you expect? Oh, interesting. They went with the Haywire Might angle? hold on. So, how much are they off? So if this thing, when it dies, you gain 2 life. Okay, so they're always at 12. No, they're always at 13. No, they're at 13 life. I have a Vivi. I like Pros Memory, Vivi Trigger, draw a card, Vivi goes to 4. I'll be able to tap for 4. I'd have 8 mana. I mean, that's our line anyway, so we're just gonna take it. They're gonna get rid of the profts. Think about what I have to grow here, because Vivi already... I have a land there that I can still play. So that's 3, 6. I have 7 mana. The Vivi gets me 4, or 4, 7. I get 8 mana, which is what I need. So I could put the counter on Tursa to throw more. Okay. Yeah, I think we're good. I throw for way more than they can heal. Because the Haywire Might doesn't even gain him life anymore. In the face. I'm tired, Grandpa. I'm tired, Grandpa. Practice makes perfect, y'all. Let's do this. Dino. You better be playing Dino Reanimator. Live up to the name. Wait, Mole Tender? Should I be brave? Yeah, of course I'm brave. What the hell? I'm doing it. It's just another root stack. I can't escape this. No. 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 So wait, maybe it's not? I don't know what this is. Is it roots? Is it crispy? I don't know, honestly. I'm just gonna do me. I'm not sure what they're playing. Why would roots have red mana? Troll Seeker? Seriously though. I'll shoot one of these. I used to play Junt Roots with, and Junt Roots was also played at the Pro Tour anyways, but I don't think they actually played the red mana, but... It's just another Roots deck. Oh my lord. I can't. Like, the matchups last like 30 minutes. I'm tired, Grandpa. Where are they all coming? I have no idea where these guys are coming from, honestly. All I know is that there's a shot I can win here, maybe? Am I like 1 damage short or was? That's fine. I'm gonna go and Winter Night Stories. Okay, that should... I'm good then. I'm good then. We can discard the shark. Nah, we're good then. We're good then, I think. There's multiple ways to do it now, because this attacks for 7, swings for 7, throws for 7. I just have to throw the Thrill Seeker on top of that too. Like 5 mana open. I can just do this. Card Flawmaw is fine. I'm pretty sure we can also... Wait, hold on a second, because I do have to do... Throw this... Because we do still need a Thrill Seeker under here, and then we go here. Boom. Then we go here, and then we just... Whatever. It doesn't matter. We throw that thing, we win a game. Too clean. Too clean. Alright. We're getting a little bit more... You know, it's going a little bit more. So, the opponent's on Junt Roots. Why is everybody on Roots? Everybody's just on Roots, bro. It's okay, I'm playing Vivi, I can't say shit. I'm sure it'll find many Vivi players. Deck breaks your brain. It's so, like... I can only imagine playing this in a tournament, how exhausting it must be. But it's Junt Roots, how does that change the vibe? Only 2 more weeks. Nah, that's true. Roots is gonna fucking die when Typhar rotates. It's gonna get blasted, yeah. Blasted. Be a sad day for Roots enjoyers. This, like, what the fuck is this animation, bro? Why is this on my cards? Like, how MTG Arena never fixed this annoying bug is just a mystery to me. Like, all my cards just have to explode. Yeah, why not? Silly. Literally bombing my own side. Bombing my own deck. Like, pew 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 pew. What a mess. It's kind of mesmerizing, I'm not gonna lie. Pew 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 pew. Well, I'm kind of having fun with it right now. It's the Sephiroth sleeve that has that animation. You see? So then it transfers to your sideboard, because that's been around for years, mind you, for years. Been around for a very long time. Yep, 61 special. That's not an oopsie here. Like, I can tell some of you guys are, like, new to the stream. Welcome. We do 61 specials here for good luck. It's fully intentional. The 41, but for constructed. Yup, the 61 special. The 61 special. You gotta believe. Oh, no Tyvar? Dang. No Tyvar skill issue. I'm kidding. I'm gonna set up this Thrill Seeker here. Nah, like, welcome to the chat, besties. Welcome to the stream. Happy to see you guys. But yes, we do 61 specials sometimes when I'm indecisive and running out of time. And also for good luck, of course. Can't forget that. Do it for the vibes. I mean, growing a Thrill Seeker is kind of neat. Yeah, I think I gotta respect Tyvar. Like, screw this guy. You know? I might as well get rid of like a 4-power blocker while I'm at it. Or, you know, it's fine. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. There's another one. Shit. Okay, they didn't whiff this time. Ooh. The whole 75. I've gone like I've actually done, I think it was back in like the Demir Rogue days that I literally just boarded in more cards because they would mill you out anyway. I have. Is it a great thing to do? Nah, but like, you know, fuck it. I'll just have to like just shine out a Roots trigger. I don't know. Gotta get through it. From the 68 card Slogurk piles. Yeah, very much. Damn, I still have a lot of mana available, dude. We gotta stop them. Stop the scoos. Oof, they're getting like a pretty good board together here, though. They got a pretty good board, you guys. We're just gonna have to win through throwing things, I think. It stops one single trigger, yes. It stops one single trigger, but I'm shutting down the scoos, which is a lot more valuable. Gotta pass and hold open the Thrill Seekers. At least this is permanently shut down, but... Oh man, this matchup is so hard! Like, it's gotta be like one of the shittier matchups. Oh, and they just ripped that too. Sheesh. Don't be good. They got fucking Tyver back, dude. It's hard, like... Everything gains life, everything makes a token. We're not fast enough. Nah, it's true. I've just been constantly running into root spiles. I'm sad. Oh, brother! This guy again. Tired, Grandpa. It's just I'm just an Izzet deck. How am I supposed to interact with these enchantments and planeswalkers? Like, the fuck can I do? Yo, Easy, thank you for the 2. Already out. What the hell did they not minus? I don't know. If I can maybe find a Soul Cauldron, perhaps there's a way through this. I don't think it's happening though, boss. I don't think it's happening. Damn. And then they Tyvar to get back the other dude, and they grow more thingies. Ain't no way. Yeah, this is very hard for us to, like, win if we don't even have a Vivi or a Cauldron set up here. But, I don't know. May still be a line somewhere. I say incredibly Delulu. May still be a line. Am I just dead though? Yeah, just dead. Doesn't matter. Okay. Nope. They got set up way too quick. They got set up so quickly. Fuck him up, Pookie. I'm gonna try. Yeah, I already have a Cauldron, so I gotta look for something better. Shark, hold Pierce. Hey, sniped them. Go, little shark. Yeah, that's value. That's value. Take it. Okay, I was gonna... Why did they give up? Why did they give up? Even though we had a really good start. We have a really good hand there, but